Stories. Over 500 people have been killed by an explosion in a Gaza hospital. Palestinian officials say it was struck by an Israeli airstrike, while Israel blames a misfired rocket by Palestinian militants. French President Macron warns Islamist terrorism is on the rise across Europe following attacks in France and Belgium. Ugandan police say terrorists have killed 2 tourists on their honeymoon and their driver. And activists in India say the Supreme Court's decision not to rule on same-sex marriage is a setback for the country. That's the latest feature story news. Simon Gaitan reporting.
It's 7:19.
Your KCHW morning show, made possible by a donation from God-Fearing Brothers Auto Center. God-Fearing Brothers specializes in auto services, including repair, maintenance, and detailing. They also stock a full selection of tires, make glass repairs, offer towing, and have an auto sales lot on the corner of Highway 395 and Main Street at the light. For more information, you can visit the Auto Service Center at 806 East Main in Chewelah. Find them online at godfearingbrothers.com or by phone at 509-935-6414. KCHW-FM thanks God-Fearing Brothers for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
And by Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at CheWelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at CheWelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming made possible by donations from the following.
New Health. At New Health, they believe that healthcare is more than just treating illnesses. It's about building relationships with their patients and their families and providing compassionate care that meets everyone's needs. The Chewelah team is here to listen to your concerns and work with you to develop a personalized healthcare plan that fits your lifestyle and goals. So, if you're looking for a local healthcare provider that treats you like family, call New Health to schedule an appointment. You can contact them at 509-935-6004 or 800-829-6583. New Health, bringing healthcare into communities and communities into healthcare since 1978. KCHW thanks New Health for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Chewelah Motel and RV Park. Chewelah Motel and RV Park, located at 301 South Park Street in Chewelah, offers 14 single or double rooms, each with a refrigerator and microwave, in-room coffee station, Wi-Fi, cable, and 58-inch screen television. 2 Airbnb options are available, both with full kitchens, coffee, and a 65-inch smart TV. They also feature 26 full hookup RV spots with 30-amp service. For reservations, they can be reached at 509-935-4763 or CheWelahMotelAndRVPark.com. Chewelah Motel and RV Park, 301 South Park Street in Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Tell us we will die like dogs. What? Tell us we will die like dogs.
You will die like dogs.
No, we will not die like dogs. We will fight like lions because we are the Three Amigos.
Good morning. Welcome to the KCHW Morning Show. It is Three Amigo Thursday. We got the gang back together. How long has it been?
Weeks. Yeah, it's been weeks.
It's been forever. We ride again.
Scott's hair's grown out a little bit.
Right. It's been a while. That's a good looking do you got there, Scott.
You like that, huh? It's pretty awesome, dude. Just a little benefit if you're watching online. Rastaman.
It's my Halloween costume. It's much like my original hair, just a little poofier.
You're looking all kind of back of the bus, man.
Yeah. In fact, you can see, like, behind me, the bus is pretty empty. Apparently, I have fleas, so everybody got off the bus, but I'm staying on till my stop.
Every little thing gonna be all right, man.
Man. Yes, man. Totally, man. Woo-hoo. All right, let's fire up a little weather, man. 70 today, lots of sunshine. Enjoy, because it's going to end quickly. Clear skies tonight, down to 43. Then for Friday, not bad, 69 and 46. Saturday, 69 and 49, but the clouds roll in. That leads to rain for Sunday, 45% chance, 61 and 41. Monday right now, 60 and 39 with partly cloudy skies. All right. I cooked up some breakfast for the kids this morning, man.
Did you?
Yes. It's the breakfast pizza. Yeah, cereal, fresh fruit, fruit juice, and your choice of milk with breakfast. And then for lunch today, we have tacos, beef tacos, refried beans, corn, fresh veggies, fruit, fresh fruit to milk choice, and yes, salsa dancing.
Nice. Oh,
On
like
your
a little
plate.
A little lunch performance. That's nice.
How do you
you
put
like that,
salsa
huh?
dancing on a plate? I don't get it.
Where have you
It's all
been,
I got, Alan.
Must
It's all I
be
got.
kind of like that new math thing.
Alan needs to get out more.
Yeah. I have
Yeah,
a
he
sheltered
does.
life.
Yeah, he does. All right, couple things. Chuck, we
Yes,
got
sir.
a new sponsor on board.
We
Got an annual
did.
package. You were texting me yesterday.
Yes, sir. Our newest sponsor is Fired Up Pizza. And I'm super excited about that.
Woo! I'm all fired up.
Me too. Well, it's fantastic because one of our DJs, Doug McQuain, Dirt Road Doug, he does shows there weekly.
Nice.
And they're always on the community calendar, and I always want to talk about all the cool stuff they have going on. And now we
So
can.
very cool.
Now we
Nice,
can.
nice. Got
Yeah.
him on the airwaves.
Yeah.
All right, good job, Chuck.
Thank you. And Carrie over there is pretty awesome. I don't know if you guys know, but she's been feeding firefighters all summer long.
Wow, I heard about that.
Yeah, she's been out. It's one of the reasons she's been hard to get a hold of because she's always out there with the firefighters feeding them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Good
What a
for
great
her.
deal.
Yeah.
More applause.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you for the firefighters fired up. I
Yeah.
like that. It all goes together.
Yeah. Also, going back to the weather this morning when I got in the car, the windshield was icy.
That's because it's a Prius, dude.
It's the cold steel
It's a
of the
cold
Prius.
steel.
Yeah, them Priuses, they don't have heaters.
It was foggy on the way in, too.
Prius men don't need heaters.
We generate our
You
own
forgot
heat.
to feed the squirrel.
Yeah.
There's 3 squirrels. Thank you very much.
Three squirrels. All right. Speaking of sponsors, here's one. New GM cologne. Did you know that GM made a cologne?
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah, listen to this.
Listen up, girls. This one's are for you. Men love cars, and nothing gets a man's motor running better than the smell of a brand new automobile. Now, ladies, you can dress in a vinyl seat cover, or you can wear General Motors Ile de Tolle, guaranteed to give you that fresh off-the-lot freshness that gets any man's motor running. Comes in 3 distinct blends: Cadillac, Camaro, or for those nights when you don't really care who you go home with, Chevette. GM Ile de Toilette for ladies who love to smell.
It was not me.
I don't know. There is something about the smell of a new car, though.
Yes.
I just put a new air freshener in the truck this very morning.
Oh, nice.
It smells like rich Corinthian leather.
Oh.
And dressing in a vinyl seat cover is difficult.
Except on Halloween.
Except on Halloween.
Yeah, it's easy on Halloween.
All right. Let's move on then. Good job, Chuck, again. And move on to some bits and breaks with my buddies this morning. Actual statements from insurance claims. Who'd like to start?
I'll go since Alan's not volunteering over there.
Go, Chuck.
He's just dragging his. He sounds like he's tired. Alan, you okay?
Yeah.
Alan's sitting in the back of the class with his hand down.
Yeah, Alan's got a problem. It's called too much vacation.
I had some of Scott's brownies.
Oh.
It's just the hair, man.
Just the hair, man.
He was going through stuff behind the counter in the station and found him.
Yeah. I don't know how old they were. Yeah.
Dude, those brownies are like 5 years old.
There was like green stuff on top.
Yeah, it's like that cupcake up on the counter from our first birthday.
It just
I'm having a flashback, man.
It just adds to the experience.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, it's because you're not watching online.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
So these are actual statements that are found on insurance forms where car drivers attempted to summarize the details of an accident in the fewest possible words. Nothing like brevity to explain your accident, right?
Brevity.
That's right.
I pulled away from the side of the road, glanced at my mother-in-law, and headed over the embankment. That's fair. That statement could go so many ways.
It could.
Coming home, I drove into the wrong house and collided with a tree I don't have.
Whoops.
Makes
The other car collided with mine without giving me warning of its intention. Wow.
Yeah.
I thought my window was down, but I found it was up when I put my head through it.
Ow.
Okay. I collided with a stationary truck coming the other way.
Ooh.
A truck backed through my windshield into my wife's face.
Oh.
Ow.
Wow.
Yikes.
Oh.
The guy was all over the road. I had to swerve a number of times before I hit him.
If you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine.
Driving is hard.
I had it on cruise control. In an attempt to kill a fly, I drove into a telephone pole.
Oh.
I mean, we've all been there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Usually a bee.
Yeah.
I know someone got stung by a bee in the eye and drove off the road. I also know somebody was eating ice cream and got ice head so bad they drove into a telephone pole.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Wow, that's bad.
Yeah.
This person had been shopping for plants all day and was on their way home. As I reached an intersection, a hedge sprang up, obscuring my vision, and I did not see the other car. Just sprang up out of nowhere. Boing! I hate it when they do that. I had been driving for 40 years when I fell asleep at the wheel and had an accident.
That's a long time to be driving, man.
No wonder you're tired.
All in one shot.
Wow.
Give him an award.
Wow.
Wow.
I was on the way to the doctor with rear end trouble. When my universal joint gave way.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I was on my way to see Dr. Longfinger.
Yeah. Anyway, he had an accident. As I approached an intersection, a sign suddenly appeared in a place where no stop sign had ever appeared before. I was unable to stop in time to avoid the accident.
Ooh.
Scary.
To avoid hitting the bumper of the car in front of me, I struck a pedestrian.
It's going to do less damage.
My car was legally parked as it backed into another vehicle. An invisible car came out of nowhere. It just struck my car and vanished.
Ooh.
I told the police that I was not injured, but on removing my hat, I found that I had a fractured skull. Wow.
Same thing happened to Chuck once.
At least twice, actually.
Twice.
Yeah. I was sure the old fellow would never make it to the other side of the road when I struck him.
Oh.
He wasn't going to make it anyway.
Yeah,
That's premeditated.
Right? The pedestrian had no idea which way to run, so I ran over him. What? I saw a slow-moving, sad-faced old gentleman as he bounced off the roof of my car.
You can do it!
Wow.
Sad.
I was thrown from my car as it left the road. I was later found in a ditch by some stray cows.
Moo.
I rolled over and...
Moo.
I'm alive.
Man.
Yeah.
Good cow. Good cow.
All right. Top 10 things. Let's give this to Milani so he can get himself in trouble.
PMS.
Yes. Top 10 things PMS stands for
PMS
by Alan
stands
Milani.
for. I like number 1. Pass my shotgun. Yes.
Apparently he suffers from this.
Number 13, psychotic mood shift. Number 12, pack my stuff. Number 11 is permanent menstrual syndrome. Wish I'd have skipped that one.
Reading ahead is fundamental.
Number 10, perpetual munching spree.
Been there.
Thank God for brownies.
Right?
You should turn them up so people can hear this better.
Number 9, and I suffer from this one. It's a puffy midsection.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
I'm fluffy. So, yeah, I went to the doctor the other day. Much to my chagrin, I found out I weigh 228 pounds.
Wow,
that's huge.
Just a week ago, I was 212. Yeah.
Did you say just a week ago you were
212?
A week ago,
when I hit
212.
like 228, I had diabetes, so you better be careful.
Yeah, I need to, and speaking of diabetes, number 7, provide me with sweets. Oh, I skipped one. Number 8, people make me sick. That would be PMMS. Yeah. Number 6, pardon my sobbing.
He gets that way.
Number 5 is pimples may surface. Number 2, plainly men suck. I'm guessing
He skipped one. He read ahead.
Yeah,
Nice.
I did read ahead.
Number 4 was a good one.
It passed my sweatpants?
Yep.
Oh, I did. I skipped that one too, didn't I? Yeah.
Apparently had a problem with that.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's a number 1 on the list.
There is no number 1.
Maybe some guy that reads ahead cut it off.
I know what number 1 is.
What's that?
Please make it stop.
We may not be women, but we're definitely sensitive.
Yeah. Especially Alan.
Thank you, Alan. All right, top 10 reasons to become a nurse. All right. Okay. Better pay than fast food, though the hours aren't as good. Number 2, fashionable shoes and sexy white uniforms.
Good for Halloween.
Needles. It's better to give than to receive.
Yeah, for sure.
Reassuring your patients that all the bleeding stops eventually.
When you run out of blood.
One way or another.
It will stop. You get to expose yourself to rare, exotic, and exciting new diseases.
Yay!
You're first, too. All right. Interesting aromas. All right. More reasons to be a nurse, courteous and infallible doctors who always leave clear orders in perfect, legible handwriting.
Yes. I get people telling me all the time after seeing my handwriting, "Are you a doctor?"
Really?
Like, no.
That's an insult, Chuck.
No,
I
I'm
just
not.
had that discussion the other day with a pharmacist friend of mine. I was writing some stuff out, and I told him, you know what? I could probably never beat a doctor. And he says, you know what? You're right, because if you wrote a prescription, we'd be able to read it.
Yep.
So,
you do you have nice handwriting?
I'm told, so I'm told.
Oh, nice.
I'm also told I write like a girl.
Oh.
Yeah. That's my sensitive side.
Who said that to you?
Yeah.
I would be happy to write like a girl. Most girls have good handwriting.
They do.
Yeah.
Right. I'd be happy if my girl wrote me.
Oh.
Aww.
Marianne.
Right.
Scott needs a love letter.
Yeah. 2. Can I get 2? All right. Let's see. Next one. Do you get to do enough charting to navigate around the world? Number 9, reason to be a nurse. You get to celebrate the holidays with all your friends at work.
Yay.
And you get to take comfort that most of your patients survive no matter what you do to them. There you go. Most.
Well over 50%.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. All right. Chuck Ritchie with a public service announcement. These are calories that don't count.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you know, and I knew this, they don't count when it's the middle of the night. When it's not today and it's not tomorrow, you're in the sort of no-go zone.
In the no-calorie zone?
Yeah. Yeah, you can eat as much as you want in the middle of the night.
Perfect.
True story. If it was on someone else's plate. Yeah.
Ooh.
If you consume it with diet soda, those calories are negated. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yep, yep.
That would work for me if I could stand the taste of diet soda.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Ugh,
All right.
either.
This isn't an advertisement, but have you tried the new Coke Zero?
No.
No.
It is exactly like Coke. Love it.
Is it
I
really?
think you're making it
Yeah.
up, Scott.
I am not making it up. It's way better than diet. It doesn't go full. It goes flat faster than a regular Coke, but not like a Diet Coke where you pop the top, take a drink, and then the next drink's flat.
Huh.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It might not be good for me, but it's good stuff.
Alrighty then.
No, I'm not much of soda. I tried drinking a cream soda at my cousin's wedding the other day, and it was just I got like 2 sips in, and I couldn't do it anymore.
Was it the
No, man,
Jones cream soda?
no.
I don't know what it was. It was in a pitcher on the
Jones
counter.
is good.
Yeah,
Jones cream soda is like the best.
there you go. I used to love it, but I can't anymore.
Yeah.
Calories don't count if your mother or grandmother made the food.
This is true.
Oh, yeah. Eat up, kids.
Yeah.
It is if it's some form of salad,
Like a taco salad?
like a taco salad's wonderful. It's got all the food groups.
Yes, it does.
We have one called marshmallow fluff. It's made with marshmallows and whipped cream, and I think there's some fruit in there
Is that
even.
a taco or a food group? Marshmallow fluff.
Can you say that on the radio?
Marshmallow fluff. We have a Snicker salad that's made with Snickers candy bars, Cool Whip, and apples. It's actually quite delicious.
That's low-cal.
Yeah, right?
Get it in my belly.
Put some ranch on it.
Yeah. If we have we have recently had problems with okay. It doesn't count if we've recently had problems with the opposite sex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah. It doesn't count if it includes whole grains or if it's brownish.
So just burn it and say it's whole grain. Tastes the same.
Do Fritos count as whole grain?
Yeah, I think so.
Because they're nothing but corn, right?
Right.
So is that whole grain?
That count? Yeah, that works.
No.
I think.
Okay.
Not whole grain.
I had a pizza steak this morning that I threw in the air fryer. It was
Yeah.
brownish.
Pepperoni's whole grain.
Pizza steak?
A pizza stick. Pizza stick.
Oh, pizza stick.
Yeah.
Breakfast of
Wrapped
champions.
an entire steak in a whole piece of pizza. It's
But-
delicious.
But it was a breakfast pizza stick. So
Topped it off with an egg.
Eggs and pepperoni?
Eggs and sausage, actually.
Eggs and
Yeah.
sausage.
Yeah, wrapped neat and tidy. It doesn't count if you can get it through a straw.
I'm going to need a bigger straw.
Or use a ninja blender.
A straw is the best way to eat Jell-O.
Jello?
Yeah. Get yourself a big straw.
I haven't done that since a kid. Since
Right?
I was a kid.
You should
I
do that.
never
You're gonna
tried
go
that
home
as a
tonight and
kid.
make some
What?
Jell-O and drink it with
I
a
gotta
straw.
find a straw.
Yeah.
Jello with a straw?
We're gonna next
dude.
week we're gonna bring in the little Jell-O cups and some straws. We'll do it on the air.
I want to
Scott,
see that.
be ready.
All right. Okay.
Put it on the station's tab.
Yes. It doesn't count if it's a free sample at a store. Eat as much as you want.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Spend hours on end at Costco.
Yeah. Right. Have you ever gone there? Just been broke and just needed something to eat. Like, man, I'm hungry.
Honey, where do you want to go to dinner tonight?
Costco.
I don't have any money. Yeah.
If you're
Go to
really
Costco and steal a gift card.
if you're really rich, you can get those $1.50 hot dogs.
Right?
Comes with
Yeah.
a drink even. You can
Those
get a
hot
Coke Zero.
dogs are so good. It's got to be a losing proposition for them.
Right? It doesn't count. Calories don't count if it's small and cute, like an hors d'oeuvre at a cocktail party.
Nice. If it fits on a toothpick, it goes.
And last but not least, it does not count if it benefits Girl Scouts or a nonprofit. All those kids outside selling popcorn, cookies, doesn't count.
I heard they make those cookies without calories on
yeah,
purpose.
yeah, they're calorie free.
Yeah.
They just leave them out of the ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Chuck. I'm going to feel so good about eating whatever I want today because you gave us like 20 excuses.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome.
All right.
Now you got to go shopping and find those pizza sticks.
That's right.
Yes. And a steak.
And a steak.
All right. Unwritten rules to live by with the one and only Alan Maloney.
Here we go. It is more important to have good health insurance than good health. That's probably true.
What if you got bad both?
Hey, you're in trouble,
Then
buddy.
you live in America.
Yeah. Don't bluff more than once in a poker game with friends.
Ooh.
How else are you supposed to
beyond
win? When one of the big bosses at work unexpectedly says something really cheery and friendly to you, he means absolutely nothing by it. Not even if he's your father.
You made that creepy.
Words to live by. Never wear black jeans. Yeah, I don't like black jeans. They show everything.
Do they? Oh yeah, the dirt and stuff.
Especially in like a carpet store, you get carpet lint and fuzz all over them.
Oh yeah, you gotta keep the carpet in mind.
Yeah.
When you get dressed in the morning.
Yeah, something most people don't think about. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things in the carpet store is Mooch used to go down and visit Lynn.
Yeah.
And one day I didn't know she was out. She got walked out of the radio station. We couldn't find her anywhere. We thought maybe somebody pushed her out of the building. And it's like 5 o'clock now that night. She's been gone all day. And I go to see Lynn, and he says, did Mooch show up? And I said, no, I can't. And I've looked all over the building and the meeting room and all sorts of stuff, and I can't find her anywhere. And he goes, yeah, I looked through every single tube on the rolls of carpet to see if she crawled in one. And about that time, I'm really sweating and I lost the cat. I feel something rub my leg, and I look down and it's Mooch. But you can't even tell it's Mooch because she is covered from head to toe in tiny little pieces of carpet on her nose and everything. It was like he shagged my cat,
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Wow.
That didn't come out like I meant, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, baby.
It sounded horrible.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
All right, so sorry to interrupt, Alan. Really,
more words to live by. When someone in your family is going through a divorce, always side with the blood relative.
Always.
Be aware that most people are operating on a very condensed version of the 10 Commandments, the part about murder.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty condensed.
Ooh.
I thought they were going to say they're operating on Windows 10. The only hobbies you can safely own up to when among people you need to impress are fly fishing and golf.
Right? I didn't know that.
I have a very rather large toenail collection.
I used to teach other people how to tie flies.
Did you?
Just humble brag,
That's kind of fun, but I never
Right.
really could find the time to get really good at it.
I did. One of my first jobs was actually tying flies for a fly shop.
Yeah?
Yeah. When I was 16.
I would wind up hating it.
I did.
If I had to do it for work, yeah.
I did hate it.
Yeah.
So many flies.
It's a nice hobby if you're doing it for a hobby. But
Right.
if you got to tie like hundreds of them.
Yeah, and have orders to meet and deadlines, and it wasn't much fun.
Wow. Wow, you guys.
You need to grow up.
More words to live by. The person who sincerely says to you, I want to get to know you better, is a person you don't want to know at all.
Ooh, creepy.
That's got about a 50-50 shot at being true. Trying to teach someone a lesson never works.
Nope. Unless you're a teacher.
Unless you're a teacher.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I teach somebody a lesson, even if it doesn't work for them, it works for me.
Make you feel better.
All right. Halloween customs from around the world. All right. So maybe some people are doing it better than us. In Germany, they practice angry Halloween. No, that's a joke. They actually put away their knives because they don't want to risk hurting the returning spirits.
Weird.
Interesting.
If returning spirits are really returning, I'm keeping the knife out.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Cover it in salt.
Oh, good, Chuck. Good.
Yeah.
They're not slugs, dude.
They're ghosts. Ghosts don't like salt.
Oh.
Don't you know this?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just garlic.
That's vampires, Alan.
My bad.
They're not real. Ghosts, different. Okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. All right. In Ireland, Halloween originated, and many of the customs associated with the holiday, such as costumes, bonfires, trick-or-treating, and bobbing for apples, can be traced back to Irish traditions.
Yay for the Irish.
Can't pretty much everything
Just
be
a wee
traced
bit.
back to the Irish?
What are you making a leprechaun joke?
No. Do you want me to?
Okay. In Belgium, black cats are considered to be bad luck. People also light candles in memory of their dead relatives and friends.
Okay.
In China, it's known as Ting Chi. People will place food and water in front of their dead relatives and friends to pay respect. Like, are they in the ground or like in their house? People place food and water in front of their dead relative. Okay, maybe it's
Here you go, Grandma.
Taxidermy business is flourishing over there.
Wow. In Hong Kong, they believe that spirits roam the world on Halloween, and some people burn pitchers of fruit and money to comfort the ghosts of the dead.
Here's a picture of a fruit.
If I die, skip the fruit. Just bring me the money.
Right?
I can't afford to burn real money, so I'll burn a picture.
Cakes are made in the shape of beans in Italy on Halloween. These beans are known as the beans of the dead.
What?
That's scary.
Does anyone have to fear Tinkle? I have to fear Tinkle. Shh.
The beans of the dead, that's just everyone in Alan's house after he has the beans.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we having for dinner tonight? Beans of the dead.
Rod Serling's coming over for dinner.
In Poland, they believe spirits roam on Halloween, so they leave their doors and windows open to welcome the visiting spirits. Grandma!
Put down my TV.
People in Portugal have feasts of wine and chestnuts in the cemetery on Halloween. And special sugar cakes are also baked with cinnamon and herb flavoring. Doesn't sound spooky at all.
That sounds good.
All right. In Spain, people avoid crossing or getting in contact with black cats on Halloween because they believe that it would be bad luck. Special pastry known as the Bones of the Holy are eaten on Halloween Day.
Wow. Bones of the
Put
Holy.
that in your pizza stick.
And smoke it.
All right, Chuck. We are going to do a few. These are a bonus if you're watching online or if you go back and watch today, because we have photos today. That one's the last one. Can you guys, you got that on the feed for me there? All right. The first sign. Now, this is great. It had to be dairy owners or something like that who went together and purchased a billboard. It says, nut milk is not milk. That's all it says.
They have a point.
Wow.
It's awesome. All right. Next one from the First Baptist Church. It says, it's too hot to change the sign. Sin bad, Jesus good.
Yeah, buddy.
Keep it simple. This one, probably my favorite. It's a guy, if you're not watching online with us, it's a guy with a startling devil costume. He looks very real, and it says, free hugs from Satan, and there's a little girl giving him a hug.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Which is sweet and scary at the same time. From the Mexican restaurant in Texas, El Arroyo. I don't always roll a joint, but when I do, it's my ankle.
They have so many good ones from that restaurant.
They do.
They always put up something good. I've never seen it before.
Oh, yeah,
Always.
that
There's
same.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of them.
Yeah.
Here's a warning on a restaurant door. It says, due to a shortage of competent robots, some of our staff are humans and may react unpredictably when abused. This one's really bad. I'm going to do it anyway. It's on a Chinese restaurant. It says, all you can eat buffet, not mean all day buffet. You know, come stay 4 hours. You eat, you go home.
That was a bit from Louis Anderson, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It
You've
might have
been here 4 hours. You go now.
Yeah.
I have been kicked out of a Chinese buffet before.
Yeah? For that very reason?
For that very reason. My roommates and I, when we were young and didn't have a lot of money, we would go there at lunch and stay for dinner.
Wow. Nothing to do today.
I don't have my cargo pants full of noodles yet.
Yeah, you bring something to work on. I love this one.
Here's a fun intersection, and it's the cross streets of London and France, and someone put some underwear below it because London, France, and underpants.
I see London, I see France.
I see Chucky's underpants.
Uh-oh.
That's right. The next one is on a park bench. It says, in memory of Roger Buxby, who hated this park and everyone in it. Another one, we accept cash, credit, debit, gold, uranium, goats, shrooms, and goats on shrooms.
Shrooms. That escalated quickly.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Especially with the goats on shrooms.
Yeah.
Wow.
The fainting goats.
Right?
Yeah. Fainting goats on shrooms.
Wow.
This one's great too. Next sign, this is a billboard. It says septic tanks pumped, swimming pools filled, not the same truck. 439-1250.
Yuck.
Yuck. One in front of an escalator. This escalator is refusing to escalate. This has been escalated to the engineer who is on their way up or down to check it out. Let's see. Cougar in area. Please stay on trails, travel in small groups, and do not allow men under 30 to travel alone.
I like it.
I like it. Sometimes the Park Service gets a sense of humor.
Support your local wildlife.
This one snapped in front of a grocery store. Yellow bananas, boneless, 59 cents a pound.
That's a good thing.
I'm glad most of the bananas now have all gone to boneless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones with the
Remember
bones
back in the day?
Yeah.
They hurt the teeth.
Next one is another billboard in front of it looks like a bank. It says, before we work on artificial intelligence, why don't we do something about natural stupidity?
That's fair.
I don't think there's a cure.
Yeah, you sure?
Except for pain.
Oh, okay. A warning, to avoid serious injury. This is in a workplace. It says, don't tell me how to do my job. With a picture of one, stick figure throwing a wrench at another stick figure.
Nice.
Just for you people that are missing out on these online. Now, look at this restaurant. This one, their sign says in big letters, it says great food, but the word great's in quotations. What does that mean? Seems like a really bad idea. All right. On the highway in Florida, where the shoulder is lined with alligators, hikers and bikers move to the side of the road when a vehicle approaches. Might not be a good idea.
I'm thinking the alligators put that sign up.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
All right, the Sabco company, they make mops and brooms, and on one of their brooms in really small print, it says, not suitable for flying.
I'll be the judge of that.
Looks like there's going to be no Crittage game today.
Right?
In a decor store where they had fake apples, management put up a sign, these apples are not real. Don't try and eat them. I can't believe I have to write this sign.
There we go, natural stupidity.
And somebody got clever, took a sign to the grocery store, and in the aisle where all the aluminum foil is, it says, free hat in every box.
You did that one, didn't you, Scott?
I did. Free hat, every box. All right. Let's see. I get the next one to change. Here you go. Backhoe sign in front of a backhoe, and it says, Halloween special, bodies buried, $5, really deep, $10.
That is cheap. Wow.
Now Chuck knows where to go.
Right? Well, I mean, I just tell him I have a body and just, hire him cheap to dig a hole for an outhouse or something.
How many do you have to bury?
Well, how many can you fit in a really deep hole?
At least Chihuahua's small, probably just like 3.
Yeah.
You could probably fit at least 3 in the back of the Prius.
Right?
It's a hatchback.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can pull the seats down and camp out in that thing.
Lots of room.
I bet you could fit 6 in there.
Speaking of fitting things in tight places, here's an appliance store. This is where Allen shops, so they cater to hunters. And they have different description than each one of their freezers. One says 1 deer, the next one says 2 deer, the next one says 3 deer, and the big one says 4 deer.
I'll bet you that's Montana.
Another one for Cypress Airways. They've thought it'd be clever to attach a plane to the front of their billboard. The problem is the plane broke in half.
No.
Not a good sign you want to fly with Cypress. All right, just a couple more here. Free belly rubs with exam. Sorry, pets only. And Jason Momoa. He's pretty cool. I might rub his belly. All right.
Whoa.
And the last one, this is on a street in front of Alan's house. It's a street sign. It says psychopath.
Nice.
Nice.
You have been warned. All right, there you go. Goofy signs. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, quick time check coming up on the 11 o'clock hour. Chuck, let's roll out some community events from the community calendar. Do you have yours up too?
I do, yeah. Yes, I do.
All right, let's tease a couple events before we head to trivia. Why don't you kick it off?
Yeah. So tonight is the Chihuahua Parks and Rec Plan. We had Larry Feder on the show yesterday. That's going to be from 6 to, good, I just clicked on it and couldn't see the time, 6 to 7:30 p.m. tonight. It's going to be over at the Civic Center. They're going to be discussing some of the new Parks and Rec plans.
And that is a great video if you wanna watch it before you get there. You might it might give you some ideas of questions you want to ask. Great interview yesterday on both our YouTube channel and on Facebook as well.
Yeah, and they'll be discussing the new trail systems and possible new rec center, playground, swimming pool options. So yeah, it was really good. Larry always gives a good interview. I like him.
He does.
Then the Truly Chamber of Commerce meetings tomorrow at the casino from 7 to 8 a.m. Free pickleball at the golf course from 9 a.m. to 11:30. The Halloween haunted house is going to be at Bradley's Taekwondo from 6 to 9 p.m. That runs to, what was it, today and tomorrow? I'm getting the poster up right here. It's running through the end of the month, I believe, on the weekends. Yes, so October 13th and 20th, which is tomorrow. And then the 27th and 28th, all those are 6 to 9 p.m. Then October 31st, Halloween night, it runs from 4 to 8 p.m. during Brewfest. Yeah. Then a murder mystery dinner is up at the golf course. That runs from, I keep clicking on stuff and covering my time, 4:30 to 7 o'clock on Saturday. Those tickets are available at the Rusty Putter or the Chamber of Commerce. They say there is limited seating, so you might want to get those tickets early, even though early is now. Probably already passed. There's going to be it's a special night of whodunit, and everyone is a suspect.
Whodunit.
So it is a murder mystery dinner theater, and that actually sounds pretty fun. Then
pretty sure Chuck did it.
No. Stop accusing me of that.
In the lobby.
Sorry.
With a lead rope in here.
Then from 12 to 4 is the annual Front Porch Farm apple pressing. It's that's where is that? That's in Arden at the Front Porch Farm. Then Sunday is the Valley Warriors against Cancer Spaghetti Dinner. And
nice.
This is I didn't have these open, but I'm opening them now. That is going to be at the Valley Drop Time. That's 307 3rd Avenue in Valley. It's October 22nd at 5 p.m. There's going to be a spaghetti dinner, a live auction, a dessert auction. This is, I believe, a nonprofit, the Valley Warriors Against Cancer. And also, you can bid on tickets to a Kiss concert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they still alive?
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently. That
they can't play music though.
they just want to rock in their rocking chair all night.
That's right.
Yeah. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Unless we want to go through next week, but.
No, I do have one a teaser here for the Little White Schoolhouse in Valley, the Valley Historical Society doing a Raise the Roof fundraising campaign for roof repairs. Mm-hmm. You can support this and help them out. When the roof repairs are done, they'll be completing the restoration of the schoolhouse and opening it as a museum and a small art gallery for the community. If you want to support them, go on Facebook. You can get the link to their GoFundMe page. And of course, that's facebook.com/Valley Historical Society. All one word.
Nice. There you go. Actually, there are a couple that people should probably get a little advance notice about. There's going to be a trunk or treat on October 28th at the Rusty Putter. And then on the 27th is going to be a kid-friendly haunted house here in town. And that is going to be, that address is 710 West Valley Avenue in Chewelah.
Cool.
So, and that is a kids-friendly, family-oriented haunted house. It says, come walk the haunted path at Spooky Valley. There are candy-free options available, and that goes to support also Bradley's Taekwondo.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. They're doing a good job, Bradley's. What a great idea with the haunted house for a form of fundraising and stuff. Because I know they do grants and stuff for kids that want to go to the school and can't afford it. So go get out and support them. Give them the cash to go to their tournaments. That's got to be expensive.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. That's community events. Thank you, Chuck Ritchie.
No problem.
Real quick, one news headline this morning, just because it startled me. It says, Russia moves its combat dolphins closer to the front line. They ran out of so many troops, they're using dolphins.
Wow.
Look out. We're bringing in our combat dolphins. That's horrible. Dolphins are so sweet. They swim along with your boat. It's horrible.
Do they have laser beams?
Yes, sharks with laser beams, not dolphins.
Good.
All right. Let's do this scary thing. It's Alan Milani and Chuck Ritchie doing trivia.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Oh God, here we go again. Dork alert.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. I want to have them answered immediately.
All right, boys.
Who dares enter the sacred and awesome presence of the everlasting know-it-all?
I think Alan's got the edge today. I didn't have coffee this morning.
I doubt it, sir.
Oh, I never not have coffee in the morning.
I am the reason they came up with the term thinking impaired.
Wow.
You know, though, they say coffee does fight off Alzheimer's, Alan. So.
Huh? What were we talking about?
Trivia.
Oh.
All right. What do these great cities have in common? Great Falls, Montana, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Boston, Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Wichita, Kansas. They are known for being something.
The least populated.
Ooh, I was going to say that.
No, sir.
Since I was always terrible at geography, are they the capitals of those states?
No, I'm really surprised. This is your hint. I'm really surprised Chicago is not in the list.
High crime?
High crime? Yeah.
No. That was good, though.
They're windy. Windy cities.
They are. There you go. We'll give that one to Chuck. They are all considered 5 of the windiest cities.
Lame.
You know, that is one thing I like about living here is, like, there's almost never wind here in Chihuahua. There are times when it would be nicer if there was a little more, but I mean, you can drive out like over by the gas station out there and there's wind, but like right here in Chihuahua, there's never wind. It could be 30 miles an hour 5 minutes up the road, but right here, it doesn't blow.
Well, we're kind of surrounded.
Yeah.
By large hills.
Yeah. It's kind of nice.
And buildings.
Buildings.
Trees. All right. Roughly 11% of men and 8% of women have no problem calling themselves this. It's kind of a negative term.
Fat.
People around the radio station have used this term on me when I was running things.
Shorts?
Probably still say what? Say what?
That was in stereo too.
We said shorts.
Shut up, Wesley.
Wesley's.
Ill-tempered.
Ill-tempered.
No.
It was related to my purchasing of equipment.
Oh, cheap.
Yeah, cheapskate. There you go.
Put a shoehorn in that wallet.
At last count, and this is a reminder for you, Chuck, as the station manager. It's one thing you always got to have when you're purchasing something in the back of your head. You're realizing that because it's a nonprofit, is when you spend money, you're spending other people's money.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. I thought you were gonna say
All
one
right.
thing you have to keep in the back of mind. You have to have is money.
Is money.
When you're spending it, you have to keep in the back of mind. You need it first. Yeah.
Do we really need
Welcome
a
to
5-pound
Fantasy
bag?
Island.
Right.
5-pound bag.
At
of
last
Jolly
count,
Ranchers.
there were 1,013 buildings in America with signs posted that said, "This person slept here." So it's going to be an ancient person, or somebody that's not around anymore, because there's 1,013 buildings in America with signs saying, "This person slept here."
Elvis.
No.
Abraham Lincoln.
Getting warmer.
George Washington.
Oh, Chuck sneaks in and steals it.
Wow.
All right. Let's give Alan a chance.
That's nearly impossible.
All right. You got a 33% chance. Spy the lie, Alan. A survey found that 15% of women drove themselves to the hospital before giving birth. Or 15%.
Wow.
A crocodile can stick its tongue out 4 feet. And in a survey, a third of adults said they wish they had the courage to get rid of all of their TVs. Wow. Which one's the lie?
The TV thing.
Chuck?
I'm going with the crocodile tongue.
And Chuck sneaks in for the win again. Crocodiles can't stick their tongue out at all.
Really? Huh. What's the point in having a tongue?
Right.
How do they make
So
fun
you
of
can-
other crocodiles?
Right.
So you can taste the people.
The people that have to walk by the road.
Yeah. Along the same line of thinking, here's a trivia question. What body part lasts just 10 days?
Your skin.
No, I said
No.
it along the same thing of what we were just talking about. What body part lasts just 10 days? And this is a body part on another body part.
Taste buds.
Yep.
Taste buds. Alan sneaks in. Woohoo!
Well,
Woohoo!
that wasn't a
Alan!
sneak. Chuck let me have that one.
Wow!
Well,
Go ahead and
he was waiting so patiently for you to quit giving us hints.
Right, I put 'em up.
We were both going to say the same thing.
He was giving me the signal, like, I got this one.
Stop.
He's raising his hand over there.
All right, if you live in Arizona and you own one of these, it picks up about 20 pounds of dust a year.
Everything you own. A pillow?
Vacuum cleaner?
This one's outside. Collect it
Oh.
real easy.
Car?
A what?
A car?
No.
I'm going to go with the flag.
No.
No.
A mailbox.
All right, remember, it picks up 20 pounds of dust per year. It is not a mailbox. It's something that you could actually slip into.
Oh.
It's not a negligee, Alan.
Why would that be hanging outside? What?
Something you can slip into.
All right, something you can slip into. Picks up 20 pounds of dust.
A sleeping
year.
bag?
You can slip out of it, too, and get hurt.
That sleeping bag that I have in my storage unit?
Yeah.
No.
I don't have a clue.
It's big.
You can slip into it, and you can slip out of it.
And you can slip out of it and hurt yourself.
A pothole.
No, wow.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Let's give it away. It's wet.
A pool?
A pool.
A pool.
He still wasn't sure.
Wow. My brain hurts now.
Oh, man, that's so sad. All right. Each year, the moon moves away from the Earth by what distance? 2 miles, 2 feet, 2 inches, too hard to know.
2 inches.
Chuck?
I'm going to go 2 miles.
2 inches.
2
2 inches. So Alan sneaks in again. Alan's catching up.
Yeah.
Not really.
All right. Oldest river in North America. The Neosho River in Kansas, the New River in West Virginia, the Geezer River in Manitoba, or Joan Rivers.
Wow.
I never heard of any of those rivers.
Me either. It's got to be the first one you said.
I'm going to go with the trick question answer, and I'm going to say the New River and say the Geezer River.
And Chuck gets it. There you go.
Wow.
What physical feature do more wives say they'd like to change? The face, the weight, the hair, or the thickness of their wallet?
The husband.
That should have worked that word in there. No, which physical feature do more wives say they'd like to change on their husband? Face, weight, hair, thickness of wallet.
Thickness of wallet.
Yeah,
No.
Really?
Yeah, it's not even a physical feature.
The waist?
I'd say weight.
Weight is it. Yep, they don't like us fatties. All right, 80% of snakebite victims get bitten how?
By a snake.
Right?
Well, that was the obvious. I want the merely obvious.
Oh.
They get bitten from trying to pick them up.
I'll take that after harassing the snake.
Yeah.
'Cause I think picking them up is a form of harassment, and so do most women.
Right.
A country song or not? This is a good chance for Alan to score. All right. Don't give me a plastic saddle because I want you to feel the leather when you ride.
Wow.
No.
That's
no.
It's Chuck?
No. Although that is just dumb enough to be a country song.
It's right. It is a country song.
No, get out of here.
She got the ring and I got the finger?
I like that one.
Yeah, that one probably is.
I'm gonna
It
go
is
with
a country
yes.
song.
Yeah.
There you go.
That works.
I'm almost over you. Why not? Why won't you get over me?
I'm gonna go with no.
I'm gonna say yeah.
It is not a country song.
Oh.
The Heart That Got Away. Country song or not a country song?
Country song.
Country song.
No.
Come on.
But you know, Alan, you're a musician. There's one you could write.
I could write a couple of them. They wouldn't be bestsellers.
Okay, I keep forgetting I forgot about you.
I hope it is.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
kind
go
of
with
do
yes.
too.
It is.
Good.
Huh. What kind of lesson are you trying to teach me now?
No.
I'll agree with Alan. I'll go no.
And you're both right.
Okay. I'm taking Alan's lead.
I got
on this one.
$5, and it's Saturday night.
That one is a country song, I believe.
It probably is.
It is a country song. There you go. There you go. All right, put your dunce caps on as we, let's see, time check. Yeah, as we roll out of this and into our break to thank our sponsors, deliver a little news, and reset.
That was not
so
a
answer
country
wrong
song.
and win, boys. What magazine did Hugh Hefner found?
Wired.
Playboy? Oh, shoot, answered wrong and win.
Oh, Chuck.
You lose.
I was like, why is this question so
Chuck
easy?
failed again.
Release the
What color is a ruby?
Black.
Orange.
Orange? I like black best. Right? Kind of maybe like her heart.
Aren't you glad you won that one, Alan?
Oh, the first one? The first question?
Let's see. Where do you wear a beret?
On your big toe.
On your teeth.
On your what, Chuck?
On your teeth. Or if you're Jody LaForge, you wear it over your eyes.
I thought he said teeth.
What type of food makes Popeye strong?
Rutabaga.
Ooh. I'm going to go with a nice pork loin.
Correct answer, Cheetos. At least I think they should pick that one.
Makes me strong.
All right, thank you guys. There you go. A round of applause. Al Milani, Chuck Ritchie, and trivia. All right, we come back. Chuck's going to have local birthdays ready for us. Either Chuck or Alan. We don't care. We just want them.
Yeah.
All right. We'll also have some odd news and some regular news. So stick around. It's Northern Lights Public Radio, and we are KCHW 102.7.
It's 8:16.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from Chihuahua Flooring.
Chihuahua Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chihuahua Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChihuahuaFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at chihuahuaflooring@gmail.com.
Chihuahua Motel and RV Park. Chihuahua Motel and RV Park, located at 301 South Park Street in Chihuahua, offers 14 single or double rooms, each with a refrigerator and microwave, in-room coffee station, Wi-Fi, cable, and 58-inch screen television. 2 Airbnb options are available, both with full kitchens, coffee, and a 65-inch smart TV. They also feature 26 full hookup RV spots with 30-amp service. For reservations, they can be reached at 509-935-4763 or ChihuahuaMotelAndRVPark.com. Chihuahua Motel and RV Park, 301 South Park Street in Chihuahua.
Your KCHW morning show, made possible by a donation from God-Fearing Brothers Auto Center. God-Fearing Brothers specializes in auto services, including repair, maintenance, and detailing. They also stock a full selection of tires, make glass repairs, offer towing, and have an auto sales lot on the corner of Highway 395 and Main Street at the light. For more information, you can visit the Auto Service Center at 806 East Main in Chihuahua. Find them online at godfearingbrothers.com or by phone at 509-935-6414. KCHW-FM thanks God-Fearing Brothers for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
This is KCHW, Chihuahua, 102.7 FM.
Fired Up Pizza, located at 206 East Main Avenue in downtown Chewelah, offers craft beverages and brick oven fired pizza, including a variety of sandwiches, salads, pasta, and homemade soups. Featuring weekly events such as bingo, karaoke, and live music. Fired Up Pizza also has space for your private event and offers both in-house and off-site catering services. Open daily at 11:30 a.m. for lunch and dinner. For more information, find them on Facebook or contact Fired Up Pizza at 509-936-9121.
You're listening to 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah.
The Public News Service Daily Newscast, October the 19th, 2023. I'm Mike Clifford. Most of us take for granted clean, fresh water when we turn on the faucet, but it can be rare for many people. It's why the 9th annual Imagine a Day Without Water is being observed today in communities across the United States.
Value of Water campaign director Christy Harowski notes that dozens of communities across the country have suffered devastating impacts to their water systems due to floods, droughts, ice storms, or the result of aging infrastructure.
People do have the belief that our water systems here in the United States are fine, and that is why we take it for granted. But the reality is that the state of water in our country is fragile.
A day without water calls attention to what would happen if taps turned off and folks were not able to prepare meals, bathe their children, or wash clothes. I'm Roz Brown.
Now from the Associated Press, Representative Jim Jordan failed again Wednesday on a crucial second ballot to become House Speaker. The hard-fighting ally of Donald Trump losing even more GOP colleagues who are refusing to give him the gavel. The AP reports a bipartisan group of lawmakers floated an extraordinary plan to give the interim speaker, Representative Patrick McHenry, more power to reopen the immobilized House and temporarily conduct routine business. And new data shows an LA County program to help people reintegrate into society after incarceration is significantly reducing crime.
A program funded by Proposition 47. A new report on the Reentry Intensive Case Management Services Program, or RICMS, finds a 17% reduction in recidivism, a big improvement over the 6% reduction found in the average reentry program. Vanessa Martin directs reentry for LA County's Justice, Care, and Opportunities Department. She says the data shows positive change across the board.
RICMS has been effective at reducing the number of convictions, the number of arrests, the number of incarcerations, probation revocations. They also spent fewer days in jail at both the 1 year and 2 year mark.
As part of the program, community health workers help people find housing, treatment for mental and substance use disorders, and legal services. The program and others like it are funded by Proposition 47, passed in 2014, which reduced felonies to misdemeanors for certain low-level drug and property crimes. This is Suzanne Potter reporting.
Critics blame Proposition 47 for an uptick in violence and property crime last year. The latest crime stats from the state show property crime hit a historic low in 2020. This is Public News Service. We head next to Colorado, where Safety Net Community Health Centers are getting a boost in funding after saving Medicare over $15 million last year, serving nearly 14,000 beneficiaries.
Ben Wiederholt with the Community Health Provider Alliance, the group that brings federal dollars back to the state, says the savings are largely due to health centers' comprehensive care delivery model, which results in higher quality care at a lower cost.
So when you go to a federally qualified health center, you're not only going to be able to receive primary care for one's physical health condition, you're going to be given the opportunity to also receive additional clinical services such as dental or oral health care, integrated behavioral health.
Over the past 4 years, Colorado Health Centers saved Medicare $52 million. I'm Eric Galatis.
To bring Medicare savings back to Colorado, community health centers also need to show improved health outcomes. Albany Green Energy and Procter & Gamble are showcasing how Georgia benefits from bioenergy. It's happening this week.
In celebration of the 11th National Bioenergy Day, the companies hosted an open house Wednesday, demonstrating their use of woody biomass, such as mill residue, and forestry waste to generate clean and renewable energy. James Lucky with Albany Green Energy says burning this material helps reduce emissions and promotes environmental sustainability.
What we're burning, it cancels out some of the smokestack emissions. They're canceled out by the carbon that's absorbed by the forest regrowth, because it promotes a lot of regrowth when we take out the branches and the debris and things that are left in the forest.
He says that by burning more than 2,000 pounds of biomass daily, they're able to supply processed steam to Procter & Gamble and the U.S. Marine Corps logistics base and generate 52 megawatts of electricity for Georgia Power. Shantia Hudson reporting.
The biomass industry helps employ more than 15,000 people in rural areas, supports local farmers, and plays a part in reducing harmful forest fires. Finally, our Farah Siddiqui lets us know Michigan lawmakers are set to consider the Voting Rights Act by next week.
Introduced in June, Senate Bills 401 through 404 aim to counter voter suppression, safeguard voting rights, and ensure future access to the ballot. Paula Bowman with the League of Women Voters Michigan notes the diminishing influence of the National Voting Rights Act and anticipates strengths in Michigan's voting protections.
It will expand protections for voters who don't speak English as their primary language, and it will allow them to read the ballot in a language that helps them make the best decision possible.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Here's a great radio station's your favorite podcast platform. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
Don't forget, you can listen online too at kchw.org.
We are the Three Amigos!
Are you proud of me? I waited for that 2 days, two times in a row today.
You did good, Chuck.
did.
Good boy.
I get a cookie.
Apparently, there's an edible somewhere that you can have in the station that's been here for 5 years.
Yeah, I'm going to finish the rest of Alan's edible from this morning.
Yeah.
All right. This segment number 2. Thanks for being here and welcome back. A little hard for me when you're not initiating the show to keep track of the Facebook comments, but Ken has been going crazy today. Thanks for listening online and trying to help the boys out with trivia.
Good morning, Ken.
All right.
Yeah,
we're going to start this segment off with a look at local birthdays. Do we have any, Chuck?
We do. Do you want me to do them or do you want to do them, Alan?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, I already got it in my hand right here. We have just one. It's actually not a birthday. It is an anniversary. Lindsay and Tammy Baxter have an anniversary today.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Time's running out to get into the 2024 Lions Club birthday calendar. Go online, kchw.org. There's a link to the form there. Also a link to Lions Club International. Get more information.
Actually, I believe that time is already expired.
It is expired?
Yeah, I think so. I think the deadline's already passed, yeah.
All right. I hadn't heard yet, so.
Yeah.
All right, let's do thanks a lot, Chuck.
I didn't know you were going to say that, Scott.
Let's go ahead. Alan, how about celebrity birthdays?
Boo. John Lithgow, Third Rock from the Sun, is 78.
Okay.
Boxer Floyd Mayweather Sr. is 71. Evander Holyfield is 61. TV host Ty Pennington from Extreme Makeover is 59. Actor-director Jon Favreau is 57. South Park co-creator Trey Parker is 54. Comedian Chris Kattan from Saturday Night Live is 53. Writer-director Jason Reitman, Up in the Air and upcoming Ghostbusters Afterlife, is 46. Jillian Jacobs from Community and Netflix's Love, not familiar with either one of those, is 41. And Rebecca Ferguson from the Mission Impossible films and Dune is 40.
Moving on to history, we call it It Happened Today. And Chuck, Allen is still quite a bit quieter than us, if you could boost him a little bit. 1873 is where we start off. Yale, Princeton, Columbia, and Rutgers universities drafted the first code of American football rules. 1873. Ooh. Wow.
Yale.
In France, in 1917, Salvation Army volunteer Helen Purvance made the first donuts for homesick U.S. soldiers. Donuts became a symbol of the spirit of the Salvation Army's work to ease the hardship of World War I soldiers on the front line.
Ironically, they're the spirit of my salvation as well.
Is the donut your spirit animal?
A good donut?
Yeah.
That makes for a good day.
Krispy Kreme.
Right, exactly.
So World War I, over 100 years ago, and we still haven't figured out how not to make war on each other. That's kind of sad.
Right?
And we're eating the same donuts.
Yeah, that's good. In 1985, the first Blockbuster video store opened in Dallas, Texas. In 2001, 23-year-old student teacher rushing to get ready for class tripped and swallowed a 5-inch pink toothbrush she had in her mouth.
Yikes.
Oh, man. She had the presence of mind to take a taxi to the hospital where a surgeon made a small incision in her stomach and removed the toothbrush within 15 minutes. That's quick service.
Wow.
This too shall pass. Maybe not.
Hey, Doc, I ate a steak I don't really want. Wow.
Get my knife.
2007, Vincent Michael Diademonico Sr. died. He was one of the inventors of Rice-A-Roni.
The San Francisco treat.
Ding, ding. Boop, boop. 2012, Big Tex, a 52-foot statue and cultural icon in Dallas, was destroyed by fire during the final weekend of the 2012 State Fair in Texas. That's how they celebrate there. All right, 2016, Donald Trump refused to say if he would accept the results of the upcoming election during a debate with Hillary Clinton at the Nevada University in Las Vegas, and he didn't have to, but then we know what happened in 2020.
Yeah.
All right, 2018, Halloween reboot starring Jamie Curtis made a record $77 million for a horror film with a female lead, biggest debut any film with a female lead over 55 has ever had in the United States.
Wow.
Last one, 2022, Hollywood trailblazer Anna May Wong was named the first Asian American to be featured on some U.S. quarters. And we move on to special events for today. It is a long list, Chuck Ritchie. Can you handle it?
Yes, I can. Well, this is every day for you, Scott. It is Dress Like a Dork Day.
Hey! Shut up!
Shut up!
I am a dork, so by default, every day is that for me too. Okay. Evaluate Your Life Day.
That's another one that's a daily occurrence.
Right? Every day. Why am I even here?
Why?
Which leads to International Gin and Tonic Day.
After too many gin and tonics?
Love your
But what of the things that we've shared? What of all the sweet words that you spoke in private?
Well, that's just what we call pillow talk, baby. That's all.
It was the gin.
It's Love Your Body Day, Medical Assistance Recognition Day, Seafood Bisque Day, New Friends Day, Credit Union Day, Rainfest Day. What is a Rainfest?
Rainfest. You celebrate the rain.
Okay. Rainfest Day.
It's not raining today.
No, it's not. Thank goodness, because it would have been snow this morning.
Yeah.
Wear Purple for Domestic Violence Awareness Day, and Get to Know Your Customers Day.
All right. I don't even see. I decided to check it out, and Rainfest 2022, an arts festival.
Oh, okay.
An arts festival, 10 days of music and arts.
Huh. Wow, that's cool.
Why
Where's
do
that
they
at?
call it a day?
Let's see if I can go back to it. Rainfest. I'm not getting a city on it. It's loading really slow.
Quick.
It's talking about it, but it doesn't say where it actually happened.
Get the prod for the hamsters.
Coincidentally, I'm loading pretty slow this morning too.
Right?
All right. What else, Chuck? Is there anything else on that list?
That's it. Last one was Get to Know Your Customers Day. So thank you, Ken.
Get to know. All right. Get to know your customers. What do you do on Get to Know Your Customers Day, Alan?
I celebrate oceanic piracy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Maybe we could have a song, when they walk through the door.
'Cause I have $30,000 in credit card debt. When they call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt. Tomorrow I may buy myself a dining room set or this Boba Fett. Credit card debt, credit card debt, credit card debt.
Woo!
I opt for the Boba Fett, please.
Yeah, right?
I don't know. I just wanted to play that. Number for the day, Alan Milani.
Is 90.
Yes?
And that's the incidence of ocean piracy in 2022.
Wow.
Arg.
That's a lot.
That does seem like a lot. That's it's not safe to go out in the ocean anymore.
No.
It's not. It's not. No. I have a buddy that sails everywhere. And he's worried about it too. He says, I'm very careful, what parts of the planet I will go to and which ones I won't, because he's on a boat by himself. I don't know if I could do that. Kind of scary.
There's a visiting my folks last week. Alan, you'll actually appreciate this. My dad pulls out this. My dad's a gun guy. He collects guns.
I like him already.
And he pulled out this thing that he got in an auction. It is verified, legitimate, actual pirate gun.
Really?
Like the old short-handled. It was like a cut-off. Flint.
Right. Yeah. Little flintlock.
Flintlock muzzleloader.
Nice.
And legitimate, the leather straps and everything have been replaced, but it's an actual
nice
vintage pirate gun from Victorian era. Yeah.
Was it Johnny Depp's?
Probably. Because he's a real pirate.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Speaking of guns, did you hear they're going to recharge Alec Baldwin?
Yes, I heard that.
Yes, civil charges.
Wow. That's then they say they've tested the gun and everything. There was no way it could have went off without him pulling the trigger. But does that matter? He thought there would be a blank in it. It doesn't seem fair.
Doesn't matter if he thought it. It was still his job to check it out before he pulled that trigger.
Yeah,
wouldn't you do that? Or was it the prop
as an actor? Job? It's like, especially after the amount of times that people have been shot on a set.
Yeah.
I mean, I would, but I've never especially considered Alec Baldwin to be incredibly intelligent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the guy.
Yeah.
All right. On to news and nuggets. I want to do this one. President Biden will deliver a speech from the Oval Office tonight to discuss the ongoing conflicts in Israel and Ukraine. The announcement came after Biden's trip to Israel on Wednesday. The address is set for 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight and will cover the United States' response to Hamas attacks on Israel and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. President Biden getting ready right now.
It's the thing. It's you can do a drinking game. It's a shot for every time he forgets what he's saying.
You would
and
die
we'll the first 10 minutes.
You would die of alcohol poisoning.
All right, another story. I want someone to do the one about the dog. If you scroll down, the canine dog. I thought that was pretty cool because we only have time for a couple of them.
Okay. What about the dog? Wow, that's way down there, Scott.
It is way down there. Or you could do the dead body mistaken for a Halloween decoration. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does. I'll do the dead body one.
Go for it.
So a dead body in North Carolina was laid ignored for several days as it was mistaken for a Halloween decoration. The body, oh man, that's actually kind of rough. The body of 34-year-old Robert Owens was found by police near a home in China Grove, North Carolina. It was later discovered that a lawn care worker had actually encountered the body a day earlier, but assumed it was a Halloween prop and mowed around it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow. The cause of death is currently unknown and the autopsy is pending, but the police do not suspect foul play.
Oh, that's horrible.
Man.
All right, well.
I'm
not going to say nothing.
Right,
right, Alan. K9 dogs.
I know where you can get a backhoe for $10.
Right? Don't bury him real deep.
Canines. K9 Eero, a police dog in Wisconsin, was critically injured in a shooting incident over the weekend. Why did you want to do this story? The incident occurred when deputies responded to a call involving weapons, exchanging gunfire with a suspect. Suspect was pronounced dead on the scene, while K9 Eero was shot and critically injured. Eero was rushed to an emergency veterinary clinic for treatment, where he underwent a blood transfusion from another dog. Transfusion came from a yellow lab named Dwyer, owned by one of the vet technicians whose blood type happened to match K9 Eero's. Following a lengthy surgery, K9 Eero is currently in serious but stable condition.
I just thought it was really unique that I'd never heard of like blood transfusion between dogs.
I hadn't either.
Yeah. What's good?
So, Alan, if you ever get hurt and they don't have your blood type, just lean over to the doctor and say, "Do you have a dog?
Do you have a dog?
Do you have a dog?
Yellow lab, please."
According to the director of the office established to investigate UFO incidents, the U.S. government is receiving dozens of reports of unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UFOs, each month. Office has received approximately 800 reports to investigate as of April, with the potential of hundreds, if not thousands, more expected before the end of the year. Most of these reports refer to objects observed in the air, likely benign objects such as balloons or drones. It's thought that only 2 to 4% require further investigation. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ironically, anomalous phenomenon is my band name.
Choked on that one. All right, let's move along to wrap up the show so Alan can get to work.
Yeah.
Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. We're burning daylight.
It's the world of strange. A world gone wacky.
Out here, due process is a bullet.
And some of the scariest people on the planet.
I think you're bluffing. Be afraid. You know, you look mighty pretty when you get mad.
It's your odd news on KCHW.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
All right, jokes seem to be a little bit better today for the news attack, so we'll test that theory. First sentence true, second sentence, a joke. And let's go clockwise for the camera, and we'll have Chuck start things off.
Yeah, so President Biden is going to address the nation tonight to discuss a few pressing issues, including Ukraine, Israel, and Jada Pinkett Smith. Yay! Is she
There's
in the
news coming
right now?
out about her and Will Smith that I don't even want to hear.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I try to ignore all that. I
Who
don't care.
cares?
Exactly.
Twitter has begun charging a $1 fee to new users in the Philippines and New Zealand in a test designed to cut down on the spam and fake accounts. And for $2 a month, you get to see more spam and fake accounts.
British survey found the average woman spends more than $68,000 and 2 years of her life washing, cutting, coloring, and styling her hair. While the average man spends 2 years of his life waiting for her, and another 2 years saying, "It looks fine, can we go already?"
A January 6th insurrectionist who used an axe, who was just sentenced. Jeez, I can't read. Who used an axe, who was just sentenced to 4 years in prison, received an autographed hat from Donald Trump. Yep, it said, "Make prison fashion great again."
Yay!
Funny thing is, Chuck, the insurrectionist can't read either.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have trouble with that one. In case you didn't know, a January 6th insurrectionist who used an axe was just sentenced to 4 years in prison, received an autographed hat from Donald Trump. This answers the question, what do you get someone who has lost everything?
Got a hat.
Got a hat.
Study found expectant mothers can use their power of intuition to learn the sex of their baby. They're usually right 70% of the time, which is much better than when you use the old-fashioned method of holding a remote control to the stomach to see if the baby will grab for it.
Oh, a study found that if you eat a high-fat meal, you can actually reverse the potential damage by exercising. Wow. After a high-fat meal, the only exercise I'm likely to get is undoing the button on my pants.
Release the Kraken!
Release the Kraken. According to a study, chocolate may lower the risk of stroke among men. At last, the vindication of Count Chocula.
I love Count Chocula. He's my favorite Halloween character. But you never see anybody dress up like Count Chocula.
7 pieces of chocolate.
I like Count Chocula
Wacky
on
but
cereal.
True. Yes?
I
only caught half of that.
I like Count Chocula on cereal. Or on ice cream, I mean. On ice cream. Did I say cereal?
You're really missing that coffee this morning.
I am, man. I tell you.
Wow.
You're like a Dell computer.
Here we go again. Dark
like a Dell computer.
You're like a Dell computer. You're having a hard time starting up.
I know, right?
Right? It's like running Windows 10 all over again.
Right.
Or Vista.
Ooh.
Loved Vista. All right, wacky but true. Here you go. A woman in Switzerland claimed a burglar had broke into her offices where she was working alone late at night because she wanted police to come and get rid of a spider. 2 officers that responded to the call removed the spider and told the woman she will not face charges over the fraudulent break-in report. Really?
It was a big spider.
I guess.
The spiders knew.
Spider? Yes, the spider. Even the smallest bite from Arachnus dethicus will instantly paralyze. Oh! Get off!
Oops.
Hamburger.
Whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
Yeah, clockwise,
What?
Chuck.
Welcome to the show.
Okay.
If you get lost, just look at the camera, okay?
All right. What? So a man in Michigan has been sentenced to jail after pleading guilty to a scheme involving the theft and resale of KitchenAid mixers. Brian Rousey from Farmington Hills was sentenced to 128 days in jail and 2 years probation for an organized retail fraud. He was also ordered to pay $20,000 in restitution to Target. He admitted to stealing the mixers from various Target locations in the Detroit area between late 2020 and late 2022. He would then sell the stolen appliances on online platforms like Facebook Marketplace. He spent 2 years just stealing the same thing over and over again.
That's a fetish.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I'm going to keep this one.
Wow. Ooh, mixer.
Wouldn't you pick something you could hide easy? How do you hide like a KitchenAid mixer? They're heavy and big. How do you get out of the store with that in your pants?
I guess that's not a kind of... maybe they don't look for people stealing stuff like that, I guess. I don't know.
These days you can walk out of any store with anything and not pay a fine.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Here's what he had to say to the police.
There's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen.
Alan.
Yeah, this sounds like breakfast. Confiscated luggage at O'Hare International Airport in Chicago had to be destroyed after 15 pounds of raw goat organs were found inside. The animal parts were discovered in the baggage of 2 passengers who arrived from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Luggage also contained a pound of unknown meat and 2 pounds of eggplant. The organs, including the trachea, heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, and entire digestive system, were destroyed to prevent the spread of livestock diseases and plant pests. It's not clear if the passengers will face charges.
Well, just a few days ago, it was they confiscated giraffe dung.
Really?
Yeah.
It pairs nicely with a fine Chianti wine and fava beans.
Yeah, it does.
All right, I want you guys, when I play this movie sound effect, okay, it's basically his neighbor, I want you guys to make goat sounds in the background, okay? Ready? Go.
In the midst of the chaos, I could swear that I heard my goats screaming for help.
Help!
I hear no goat.
You hear no goat?
Okay, maybe not. All right, guards in a Moldovan prison grew increasingly suspicious of a small gray and white cat they'd seen repeatedly entering and exiting a small hole in the prison fence. When they caught the cat and inspected its collars, they found bags of drugs. Authorities were trying to find the trainer of the drug mule cat.
Oh, Mooch.
Wow. Mooch couldn't fit through
Now,
small cracks.
when you go to get the cats, what do you do to make them come here?
It works, too.
A repentant robber in the UK sent his elderly victim a bouquet of flowers to apologize for frightening her. The 91-year-old woman received the flowers and a note after confronting the burglar in her home early in the morning. The card explained that the burglar thought the property was empty and apologized for breaking in. I'm sorry. That's so
Well,
sweet.
isn't that nice?
Yeah. Last one, all Alan Milani.
Authorities in Romania say a woman who shot her husband in the knee won't face charges because he begged her to do it. A middle-aged woman accused her husband of being drunk and becoming violent during an argument. She took control of a handgun during the dispute and claimed her husband begged her to shoot him. Wow.
Either of you ever been in a similar situation?
No, sir.
I think that's still a crime.
Shooting?
I don't know. Let's check.
You shouldn't shoot me. My grandmother shot me once.
Yeah, just once, though. All right, that is our show for today. Tomorrow, we wrap up your week with the morning show. And, Chuck, do we have any guests or just me and you?
It's just the two of us.
Just the two of us. We'll see if we can wrangle somebody else, maybe. All right, we want you to have a great day. Any closing words, boys?
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
You're awful lumpy, both of you.
Yeah, I have some
Alan?
words.
I have a closing word.
Carpet.
Yeah.
I have a closing word.
All right, have a great day. Keep on listening to Northern Lights Public Radio. It's KCHW 102.7. Thank you, boys.
See you guys later.
There's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen.
Now, when you go to get the cats, what do you do to make them come here?
You need to grow up.
This concludes the broadcast from World Control.